Okay, we are live. One second, let me just share this. I'm gonna share my live stream link in one of my Facebook groups. What's up, listeners? What's up, Kelvin? What's up, Anthony? What's up, George? What's up, Piloto? Is that how you say your name? What's up, Sage? What's up, Q Crumber? What's up, William? What's up, Divergence Trisha? What's up, Felix? What's up, Doom? What's up, Lady Lomelli? What's up, Pierce? What's up, Corey? What's up, Warren? What's up, David? What's up, Alex? What's up, Hot Candy? What's up, Joey? What's up, Jenny? What's up, David? Sparky? What's up, Ken? What's up, Jackson the Big? How's everyone doing? What's up, Vinny? Felix, if you're still there, is my live stream on Facebook even working? I don't think it's working. Okay, wait, never mind, it's working. Just wanted to make sure. What's up, Navy Girl? What's up, Judy? What's up, Mark? What's up, MD? Okay, I think it's working now. Hey, how's it going, bro? Okay, Felix is back. Sorry, my screen was freezing up a bit. I think it still might be. But can you let me know if it's freezing up on your end? MD or Felix? Alright, hang on, let me just share this. My Facebook has been having like outages lately when I try to go live and do stuff. What's up, Alex? Alex says, do you think something big is going to happen this year? Do you think we will have alien contact so soon? Well, okay, in my opinion, alien contact, that's been going on for like hundreds of thousands of years on the Earth world, starting with the gods in the Genesis story. But I think it's been an ongoing thing. I mean, I think we're the aliens. Like, I think if you just look in the mirror, you're going to see an alien, because technically, according to the ancient history and the ancient discoveries, it was aliens that genetically engineered us, and we have their DNA. That's what it says in Genesis. The gods created man in their image. The image is the DNA. So I think the aliens we are the aliens. Felix says you're good. Okay, just checking. I'm gonna go over some of the crypto projects that I'm dollar cost averaging into. So anyone on TikTok, if you want to follow along with that as well, I'm gonna talk about how to potentially, and I have to say potentially because I cannot guarantee or promise anything, but how to potentially take a little bit of money, put it into the crypto market, and then turn it into a lot of money so you can get out of the matrix, never have to work those 9-to-5 jobs that overwork you and underpay you. Now, crypto's high risk. I can't guarantee anything. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are for entertainment purposes only, but with the evolution of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, there leaves a window of opportunity. A window of opportunity to make life-changing kinds of money, as I have time and time again, as the market has gone through its cycles. What's up, Corey? Welcome to the live stream. Alex says, so God didn't make us? Well, which God are you talking about? Because if you go on Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo and you ask how many gods are there, it's going to give you like 50,000 gods. Well, maybe not that many, but like thousands and thousands of them. So if you ask me, if you're referring to the gods of the Bible, there was a group of them. They were also called the Elohim, the Anunnaki. They didn't make us out of nothing. They took their DNA, spliced it with the DNA of either probably like a Homo erectus or a kind of a Neanderthal, very primitive human, and then gave it a little bit of a genetic upgrade, and then that's how we came into the picture. So if you're referring to the Sumerian gods, Anunnaki gods, then they didn't necessarily make us, but they genetically engineered us with their DNA. No more, your screen name is No More Trannies. It says, when's Bitcoin pumping again? I mean, shit, Bitcoin's pumping right now. Bitcoin's at $69,000 a coin. I mean, it's not only it's retraced and surpassed its previous all-time high, and it's holding steady right around that all-time high. So it pumped all the way up to that retracement mark, and it's holding right now. So I mean, we're like in the middle of a pump. Well, not in the middle. We're at like the top of a pump, and we've kind of leveled out. We've kind of consolidated around that $65,000 to $75,000 range. So, will it pump up again or crash down? I can't say. These markets are very unpredictable. But based on historical data, every time there's been a Bitcoin halving, there's been a really good pump, not in the not too distant future after the halving. So the next Bitcoin halving is in April, or sometime in April. I don't know exactly when. There's like an estimated time. Hey, what's up, Justin? Welcome back. Hang on, let me catch up with some of these comments. Hey, what's up, Steve? Steve says, hello, Sean. Nice to see you, brother. Likewise. Alex says, I'm ready to be able to do whatever I want, and I'm supposed to wait for Jesus to come. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but I just highly doubt a dude in a white robe and brown sandals is going to come back and save you from all your problems. I think if you want to do what you want and live a good life, you got to create it. If you want to live in heaven, you got to create heaven. Waiting around for someone else to come do it for you. I think that's a losing formula. Scott says, lots of distractions going on right now. Oh yeah, it's always a distraction. The mainstream media is a distraction. Hollywood is a distraction. The music industry is a distraction. Even pop culture entrepreneurship is a distraction. These people like Elon Musk, all these controlled opposition pop culture entrepreneurs like Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, they're all controlled opposition, all of them. They're just there to distract you from what's really going on. Pop culture politicians are all there to distract you. None of them tell you the truth about what's going on. Not Trump, not Biden, not Vivek, the newest controlled opposition savior messiah trap for the conservative Republicans. None of these guys have a clue. They're all just front men. They're all controlled opposition. None of them are going to talk about the stuff that I talk about. No way. They'll get bumped out of those positions like that if they go and start talking about the stuff that I talk about. That's why I get so heavily censored on all these platforms. What's up, Shane? Yeah, everything on the mainstream media is a distraction. It's a magic trick. They're all magicians. It's like, look over here, but then over here, they're like changing the whole financial systems. They're crashing markets. They're planning how they're going to create the next economic collapse, the next pandemic. They're planning it all out over here, and they're like, look over here, look over here, and then over here is where all this important stuff is happening. Even mainstream, even all the stuff that you purchase on a day-to-day basis in the economy, it's all a distraction. Going to the auto dealership and buying a car that you use gasoline to power, or plug into electricity, you plug it into a freaking electrical socket to charge, that's all a distraction. That's look over here, buy a car and spend all your money pumping gas, when over here, there's people developing 0-point free energy technology that would completely crash the petrodollar, the control system that siphons energy off people. And if you had a 0-point energy automobile, that thing would travel. You could travel around in it indefinitely and never have to fill up the fuel tank, spending $4 a gallon on gas. So everything is a magic trick. Everything. Justin says, "What do you think about the upcoming eclipse? Are we going to turn into ETs?" I think the upcoming eclipse, there's just a bunch of hype and fear-mongering around it. I've been alive for like almost 40 years, and I remember just dozens and dozens and dozens of eclipses throughout my whole life, and nothing really that crazy ever happened for any of them. So I don't know why people are getting so hyped up about this one. But as far as the ETs, we've already been turned into ETs when the Anunnaki Elohim gods of the Bible, the gods of Eden, when they came here and did the genetic experiments, they turned us into ETs by splicing their DNA with the early hominids or the Homo erectus. So they're already here. We are the aliens. No more training. He says 2 weeks away from the eclipse. Hey, what's up, Lee? How's it going? Alex says, why should I believe in Jesus or Yeshua? What good has he done for me in my life? Honestly, nothing. Well, I mean, there's some teachings that Yeshua shared with the world. You know, and I think Yeshua was just another incarnation of Thoth the Atlantean, also known as Hermes Trismegistus. But if not an incarnation, probably in his bloodline, in the bloodline of Thoth Enki, also known as Poseidon. But the teachings are like, I love the teachings of Yeshua. It's like the most basic anarchist type thing there is. And I'm full-blown anarchist. An anarchist just leave people alone. Leave them the fuck alone. Don't hurt other people. Don't steal from other people. Don't bother other people. Don't intentionally do things to harm other people. And just treat other people the way you want to be treated. And like, that's it. And be anti-government. Like, that's pretty much the teachings in a nutshell of the dude. So I'm a huge fan of the teachings of Yeshua, also known as Jesus. I'm just not a fan of the corporate religious industrial complex and how they turned him into a savior messiah trap. Steve says, just like Baltimore, it's a ploy to distract people from what's really happening. Oh yeah, so you're talking about the bridge, like some bridge collapsed in Baltimore, right? I just saw a video clip of it, like something hit it and the whole bridge, like a massive bridge going over a big body of water, collapsed. Alex says, so when the truth be revealed and come out, or when will it be revealed and come out? Well, you know, it's always been there. It's just most people don't know where to look, or they don't put any effort into looking for it. But it's always been there. It's kind of been hidden in plain sight. Some of it has been hidden in plain sight, and the rest of it has been kind of been occulted. So you gotta dig for it, but it's there. Hey Venus. Venus says, hey everyone. Okay, really quick, for the crypto people, I'm gonna show you a few different coins or a few different cryptos that could potentially get you out of the matrix real quick. So let me flip the screen here. Hang on a second. I'll flip it on TikTok also, so you can see what I'm doing here. Hang on. Let me remember how to do this. Flip camera. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's some of the projects that I'm either mining or I'm invested in and dollar cost averaging into. So first one, Gala Games, $2 billion market cap, and Beam, $2 billion market cap. These are both blockchain gaming projects. These are called, I consider these lower risk because they already have market caps over $1 billion. So these are large cap projects, but with very strong community, very well established, and all kinds of games and things down the pipeline. XDC and Casper, these are more enterprise blockchain projects focused on international trade finance and big institutional kind of markets. Market caps, these are mid-market caps, into the hundreds of millions, but less than $1 billion right here. I'm staking this one, and I'm dollar cost averaging into this one. The nodes are a little pricey for these, but you can run nodes for XDC as well. But you can run, you can delegate for this one and stake it. O-Right Chain is an AI project. This is a mid micro cap, kind of, it's pushing down there, low 100,000s, but another AI project that's been building through the whole bear market. Myria is another blockchain gaming one, kind of micro mid cap-ish, 173 million market cap, but They've got over 1 million wallets created for their project, a bunch of games on the pipeline, and they're a layer 2 scaling for Ethereum, and they're eliminating all the ridiculous gas fees that everyone has to pay on Ethereum. So that's why I like this one. Node AI GPU is a decentralized GPU AI platform, decentralized processing power for graphics. 125 million market cap. I actually got into this one when it was like a tiny market cap, like 10 million. So I already did like 10x on my money on this one. And then Sidus is another blockchain gaming one that's looking pretty promising with a strong community, very similar to Myria, Beam, Gala, etc., where they're bringing on different game developers. There's some more down here. They get a little more high risk, but those are kind of some of the main. If you're new, I would stick to these ones up here because these are established to a point that I would consider them not like insanely risky, just because we've already seen some strong community with a lot of them and a lot of infrastructure being established. All right, let me flip the camera. Hang on. What's up, Christopher Torres? Yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the crypto stuff. Steve says, "Gotta drive out, brother. Nice seeing you. Always enjoy your lives. Keep it safe. Likewise, I'll be in touch with you, Steve." Scott, this is NXRA. Is that a blockchain project? I'll look it up really quick. Oh, Alliance Block. I have some of that. It wasn't on my watch list, but I did invest into Alliance Block a while ago. In fact, let me see, because when did I invest in this? It was a while ago. I think it was back in like a year ago. I sort of I have some in one of my wallets. I gotta search through it and find it. Did I buy it on Ethereum or did I buy it on Binance Smart Chain? That is the question. Or Avalanche. It was probably on Ethereum if it was a year ago. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, none in this wallet. It might be in one of my other wallets. I gotta check. I have too many of these things now. What's up, Bradley? Welcome to the live stream. But what we have happening right now with the crypto stuff is, again, remember I was saying, everything is a distraction that's on the mainstream media, everything's a magic trick. You got Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen, all these cronies that work for the central bankers and the pedophiles in the government. Well, we're going to get inflation under control. We're going to get it under control. Don't worry, we're going to lower the interest rates, and we're going to do this, and they're all full of shit. They're lying about how bad the inflation is. They're just trying to keep your confidence stuck in the U.S. dollar and the outdated banking systems. Because as long as you have faith in their system, their system holds together. It's really a religion, is what it is. It's all a big faith-based religion, and faith is the glue that holds the fraud together, because it's your faith in the U.S. dollar that drives you to hold it in your pocket or hold it in a bank on a debit card and go to the grocery store and then give the cashier the dollars, and then they're going to let you walk out with the food. That's faith. You have faith that that's going to work. You have faith that you can go to the bank and hit withdraw on the ATM and your dollars are going to come out. That faith can be eradicated like that. And then you see people doing bank runs. We already seen it happen, with Silicon Valley Bank, First Republic Bank. It's by faith that a lot of people pay taxes thinking that the government's going to do something good to build the infrastructure with it. It's all a joke. It all gets laundered to Ukraine and Israel, where they're genociding and demociding children. It's by people's faith that they vote politicians into power, thinking that these politicians are going to make America great again and build it back better. It's all a big religion. It's called the religion of statism, the religion where the government is God. Scott says, Relio Network looks really good. We'll look up Relio Network. I haven't heard of that one. Hello, beautiful people on Facebook. We're just chatting about cryptocurrency and the dollar and how to survive and thrive during the coming collapse of the old systems. Banking systems are collapsing. The religious systems are collapsing. The medical systems are collapsing. Like, people are just losing faith in all this stuff. Faith is dropping like a brick in everything. What's up, Gary? Gary says, love the truth speaking, bro. It loves you too. It loves you too. Scott says, one more good one for you is Loop Ring LRC. What's up, Andrea? What's up, Cressida? Welcome back to the live stream. I'm going to look that one up. Hang on a second. LRC. Loop Ring. Let's see what that one does. Okay, that one's been around for a while. Yeah, it did like 100x from its low during the 2021 bull run. Yeah, I wonder if it'll pop off again like that. Yeah, this thing was around back in the 2017 bull run too, it looks like. Ethereum's first ZK rollup layer 2, fast, secure, and 100 times lower fees. Oh yeah, I'll do the layer 2s with the lower fees. They serve a purpose. Yeah, Ethereum gas fees are awful. Like, I still see so many projects being built on Ethereum, and I'm just like, why are you even building on that freaking archaic piece of shit blockchain? Like, I hate Ethereum. I mean, I love it because of how many projects there are that you can get into early, and like how established it is, but I hate the gas fees. It's like, why would you build on Ethereum when you could build on a layer 2, or build on AVAX or Solana or Dero? Dero is like Monero with smart contracts, so you have a privacy smart contract blockchain. Like, it just doesn't, I don't know. Scott says, I'm long on it. Yeah, something that really well established like that. I mean, it looks right now, it's like, I mean, it's been riding sideways. So it looks like a good time to scoop some of that one up at 41 cents. We'll probably do at least a 10x, maybe 20x in the bull run. Gary says, what's your opinion on past life regression, Atlantis, Lemuria, reincarnation, and karma? Yeah, that's a loaded question. I mean, I think the past life regression stuff is real. I've messed with the shamans down in Costa Rica with ayahuasca, the ayahuasca shamans, because I wanted to see what I was doing in other incarnations, like in my past lives, and like it showed me. I mean, I know there's people that put you under like a hypnosis kind of thing, and then just pull it from your subconscious. I've never done anything like that, but I have worked with the shamans a little bit. Andrea says, were you a Christian at one time? Well, I was brought up and raised in a Christian family, so it was kind of like by default, not so much by choice. I was indoctrinated into the cult when, like, even without my consent, like when I was a baby. So before I could even speak or understand language or anything, I was indoctrinated into the cult. So I would say yes at one time, but not by choice. It was without my consent. And then when I was really young, I started to realize that it was all just a facade. Most of it, anyways. I mean, there is some truth to the teachings, but they mix it in with a bunch of like fear mongering and stuff. Atlantis, yeah, I believe it was real. Read the book, the Apocalypse of Yajnavalkya. It goes a lot into the Atlantis stuff. There is this place called the Risha structure that a lot of people believe was the actual circular capital city of Atlantis. I'll show you a picture of it right now, hang on. Because it's the way that Plato described it. One second. So that's the Risha structure. It's in Africa. But a lot of people believe that this is where the circular capital city of Atlantis used to be before the deluge wiped everything out and buried everything and, just obliterated it. But that's just goes for the capital city. I think Atlantis was a civilization that like this whole world was Atlantis at one point. And it was an interplanetary civilization because they were so advanced that they had the ability to travel to other worlds in the universe, and they had other civilizations and pyramids and things like that set up on other worlds, other moons, other planets, even possibly other dimensions. Lemuria was part of it. The Atlanteans knew all about reincarnation, how it works through the pineal gland, things like that. The Atlanteans were really advanced. They could do consciousness transfers from one avatar body into the next. They would create their bodies in laboratories, or they would plan out specific marriages where they would have a baby, and then it was like a planned incarnation and a planned bloodline, unique bloodline that would be created from the intermarrying. So the DNA and bloodlines were always like one of the most important things. It's not as important now. Like most people don't perceive it as important now as it used to be. What's up, Justin? Welcome to the live stream. But the Atlanteans were a lot more advanced with DNA and genetics than we are today. I'm saying like the majority of the people. Gary says, have you done a past life regression? I haven't done like a past life regression, but I have done I have worked with the ayahuasca shamans to get the visions of it. Gary says, what was the book name? Didn't get it. It's called it's a hard word to pronounce. Let me pull up the picture of it. It's called The Apocalypse of Yajnavalkya. This is what it looks like. Hang on. It's that one right there. Justin, where are you watching from? Gary says, awesome, bro. Love what you're talking about. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the feedback. Scasta says, they're still creating in labs. Yep, they are. Most people just don't know about it. Gary says, damn, you're a database of knowledge. Haha. I know some stuff, not everything. What's going on in Pennsylvania, Justin? Did you hear about that bridge that collapsed in Baltimore? User says, Satiate chain token. Never heard of that one. I could look it up right now, though. There's my coin market cap. Just yeah, I saw it earlier. That ship hit it. Yeah, sorry if it's freezing up. It does that sometimes. Okay, I found Saida chain or Sasha chain. I'm trying to pull up the website. Okay, there it is. The Sasha card. Breaking the blockchain trilemma layer, or trilemma, layer 0, the ultimate solution. With a steady stream of new utilities and use cases being released and adding value for its holders, the Sasha chain coin is rapidly emerging as a powerful force in the crypto world. Our coin is set to power a brand new finance-oriented blockchain, open up a world of exciting possibilities for users. It looks like they have a card. Is that like a debit card? I'm trying to see what the card does. Justin said, did Atcos Metals release their website yet with the prices? Yes, they do have all the prices on there, but the cart is, they're still building the add to cart feature, but the prices are all listed out. So yeah, they're building it. You know how sometimes like when a program launches, so I'm live on Facebook too on my other device, so that's why I'm talking to two different ways right here, but you know how sometimes when people launch a program, the whole thing goes online at once with all the features. With Atcos Metals, they're kind of doing it like one step at a time. Like first one feature will come on, then another feature comes on later, then another feature comes on the next week, and another one the next week. And it kind of is like a slow rollout of the features until the whole thing is fully operational. So there's pros and cons to this because obviously, like there's a lot more hype and people can build a lot faster and more efficiently in terms of business building when everything just goes online at once and functions. However, when companies try to launch everything at once and they try to rush it, there's usually more room for error and glitches that end up impeding the progress of the scaling of the business. So that's what's going on with Atcos Metals. Scott says, what's your opinion on XRP? So I'm long on XRP. XRP is like a very long-term thing that I hold, but I think XRP has a very disruptive utility that could potentially replace SWIFT payment systems. And from what it looks like, XRP is on its way to compete with the dollar as a world reserve type of currency, mainly to facilitate cross-border payments and act as a liquidity provider that all the banks and financial institutions need to help move money around the world at the speed of light and get rid of all the resistance and the friction and the liquidity issues that exist in our current monetary systems. But I think it's heavily suppressed. Like that's why all the lawsuits, and I think the price of XRP is manipulated downward, just like how the central banks and hedge funds, they all manipulate the spot price of silver through manipulative COMEX short selling. I think there's a kind of manipulation happening with the price of XRP. I think they're trying to like push it down and scare out the retail investors, because if that thing really does all of a sudden go live like on a massively adopted scale and do what it's designed to do, the amount of volume that would potentially flow through the XRPL is enormous. And with the limited supply of the token and the token burns happening, it's kind of just like basic supply and demand economics and math that we should see the value of one XRP token significantly increase. Now, what I don't like about XRP is that there's people that are turning it into some kind of savior messiah trap, like Dave XRP Lion. And I'm not saying like he's wrong about his research. He's very well spoken. He's done some pretty interesting accounting and like tokenomics type research. But he tries to affiliate or associate XRP with almost like with the return of Jesus Christ. And a lot of other influencers are starting to do this. Justin says Nasara stuff. You mean, yeah, it's all bunched in now with Nasara, Jasara, the quantum financial system, XRP, the return of Jesus Christ, the solar flash, the 5D Earth, the Great Awakening, all this stuff. It's all and Donald Trump's going to return. So even like Donald Trump is like Jesus Christ to some people. XRP is Jesus Christ to some people. Nasara Jasara is the new Jesus Christ to people. Essentially, like people have taken all these things like really innovative technology like XRP, and they've tried to turn it into a savior messiah trap. And who knows? I mean, for all I know, it could have been some advanced extraterrestrials that helped humanity out by showing us this blockchain technology and distributed ledger technology. I mean, shit, that's what I would do if I was like really highly advanced and I was cruising around the universe in my UFO and I saw some planet in distress where everyone was enslaved by this fiat money banking system ran by pedophiles and human traffickers, and they were crashing the economies and foreclosing on everyone and making fake pandemics and consolidating everyone's wealth through the boom and bust cycles and financing both sides of every war and spraying chemtrails and fluoridating everyone's pineal glands. And I'd be like, damn, these motherfuckers need help. Let me go down there and like drop some technology for you. Here's some decentralized finance technology and some blockchain technology so you can get, you can actually have a freaking hedge against inflation. I mean, that's what I would do. But who the heck knows, man? Who knows? What's up, Yvonne? Welcome to the live stream. Scott says, the Rothschilds are involved in XRP. Well, they could be. I don't know. But, I mean, they're involved in everything. Like, there's nothing that the Rothschilds aren't involved in. But here's the thing about these Rothschilds and these old geezers and these old bankers. Most of them don't even understand the technology. They don't even understand what a decentralized blockchain is or how it functions. They just see, oh, you have something that can move money around faster? I want it. They don't a lot of times they don't even understand the implications of it because they don't understand a decentralized private key wallet. And they don't understand that once they find out that, oh, people can self-custody their own money and send and receive without us governing or dictating, then they're like, shit. And then they change their opinion on it, but a lot of times by that time, it's too late for them. It's already been established. It's already being adopted. The cat's already out of the bag, The toothpaste has already been squeezed out of the tube and you can't put it back in. Zach says, what do you think on decentralized finance? I think it's like one of the most significant, most liberating technologies we're going to see in our lifetime. Scott says, much love, brother. Gotta go. All right, see you later. The implications of decentralized finance are pretty liberating because it allows us to create our own economy. It allows us to transact in a way that is sovereign and free from government censorship and government control. It allows us to circumvent the central banking systems. And in a lot of cases, even circumvent the surveillance systems, because when you got decentralized finance technology like Monero or Dero or Zcash or these privacy coins, not only can we transact in a way that's decentralized, but we can transact in a way that's private and anonymous. Features that things like Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP and Solana and Litecoin don't have. They don't have privacy. But Monero has privacy. Zcash has a privacy option. Dero has privacy options. Zach says, what do you think of AMP? Is it a good coin? I don't remember that one off the top of my head, but I could look it up really quick on the CoinMarketCap database. AMP. Ampera, a new era of payments. Be part of the movement. Our vision is to democratize the global economy, empowering individuals and businesses everywhere to transact with freedom and confidence. I mean, that sounds great. I mean, that's what most of the blockchains are trying to do. But yeah, I mean, if they can build something that is user friendly. Gio says, "Do you think the Pi network will ever be worth anything?" Maybe. I'm not sure. See, there's like some pros and cons about the Pi network. The con is that it's just like it's a coin that doesn't really require any kind of work to mine it into circulation. Everyone's just kind of downloaded this app and just has all these numbers on an app for this Pi network, and it's like there's no liquidity for it. They've never had liquidity for it. It was free. It was a free app. The coins were just handed out for free. So I think that, and this was back in like 2019. So after all these years, they still don't have liquidity. They're not listed on any exchanges. You can't buy anything with it. You can't cash it out. You can't do anything with it. It's just an app with numbers on it. But at the same time, they've built a huge community. Like there's over 1 million people that downloaded that Pi Network app. So now that they have this brand awareness and this big community, it's like, can they actually build some kind of utility into their app or build something into it that gives the token a perceived value? I don't know if that'll ever happen. Zach says it's completely cut out. I didn't hear anything. About the Pi Network, I can talk about Pi Network again if it cut out. I'm not sure how much you heard of what I just said. I was talking about Pi Network and how it was a free app. Everyone people started downloading it in like 2019, and they just started giving out tokens for free, but they have no liquidity. You can't cash them out. You can't buy anything with them. So as of right now, to me, they're just like worthless tokens. But they built a huge community because over 1 million people have downloaded the app. So with that huge community, it's possible they could build some kind of utility into it, maybe. About AMP, I looked it up. It doesn't say that much on the website. It just says our vision is to democratize the global economy, empowering individuals and businesses everywhere to transact with freedom and confidence. That's great. It's all fine and dandy. That's, what all the blockchains are aspiring to do. I'm just jumping on their Twitter really quick. It looks like they got about 56,000 followers, so, relatively nice growing community. I'm just trying to see if they have any kind of utility built, like that's functional yet, like if there's launched any apps that people are using yet. What's up, Margaret? Welcome to the live stream. And it's on Coinbase. That's good if they're on Coinbase. That's kind of like a pretty good accomplishment in itself, is to get on Coinbase. Yeah, there's so many blockchain projects now and so much innovation. It's so hard to keep track of it all. What's up, Tex Mom? Yeah, that was my first time hearing about that one. I'm trying to find the cryptos that are not on Binance, that are not on Coinbase, that don't have a ton of trading volume yet, or that are still like in the early phase of development, that seem like they're on their way to building something that's going to be really awesome. Because that's where you get those 100xers or your 50xers. trying to catch stuff like under when it's under $100 million market cap. Laundry Savior says, is Monero the real deal? I mean, in terms of a privacy coin, I think it's the real deal. I really like Monero. I mean, there's a couple little glitches, like things I don't like about it. Like even like on the Exodus wallet, when you have Monero, it takes forever for that particular wallet to synchronize. Not Exodus, but the Monero aspect of it. When you add the token, just that token in your Exodus, like it takes forever to synchronize. But I mean, that's not the you can get like a My Monero wallet. There's a bunch of other wallets you can store Monero on. But yeah, I think Monero is a really cool project. I like that. It has a real utility, you know. Privacy is always going to be an in-demand utility, in my opinion. What's up, Leah? Zach says Casper and Caspa. I don't own any Caspa with a K, but I do. I miss. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say miss the boat. I think there's still a lot of room for growth. But I didn't get in when it was a micro cap. But I am holding and staking Casper, the enterprise blockchain. Yeah, that's more like a mid cap. But I think that has some potential because, you know, they're focused on integrating blockchain into enterprise type stuff. So, you know, we're talking about the big financial institutions that are already moving like trillions and trillions of dollars. What's the deal with Casper? Well, I mean, aside from being an enterprise blockchain, they're called the future-proof blockchain, so they can edit the smart contracts. Like, let's say they deploy a smart contract and there's something that they want to change in it, they can go in and edit it. Unlike the Ethereum blockchain, where like after you deploy it, it's immutable. It's on there, and like if they screwed up, well, shit, they're gonna have to fork the whole blockchain over to another one. But you know who has a lot of videos like that goes way more in depth about it is, what's his name? Kevin Cage. Look up Kevin Cage on YouTube. He's covered the Casper blockchain pretty extensively. Even has a bunch of tutorials on how to stake it and all that stuff. Laundry says, is crypto really the answer though, as in terms of it's not an actual physical thing? Answer to what exactly? I need a little more info on that. Like, is crypto really the answer to what? Zach says they've been around for a while with not a lot of accomplishments. I'm wondering what's the hold up. I mean, they have done some mergers and things like that. Again, like there's updates. They have been accomplishing some things, but nothing like massive to all of a sudden make it go parabolic. Yeah, they've been around since 2021, so not really that long. You know, three years. The end of 2021, mind you. 3 years isn't really that long. I mean, think about how long the internet's been around. You know, that's how early we are in cryptocurrency. You know, it takes decades and decades to integrate cryptocurrency and blockchain technology into the infrastructure of our economies that have been running on these archaic systems for hundreds, like over 100 years. We've been running on these archaic systems for our infrastructure and our railways. And we think how long the transition took of going from cash to banking accounts with checkings and savings and debit cards and apps on your smartphone. Think about how long that transition took. Decades and decades. So we're still so early in crypto. Crypto's so brand new. And there's an enormous amount of innovation happening behind the scenes. Most of it, you're not going to hear about it unless you really, really dig to look for it. Because the mainstream media is not going to tell you about it. The politicians, most of them, they don't want to tell you what's really going on. They're just going to try to fearmonger you and scare you out of the market. Laundry Saver says the collapse of the dollar. Kale Halen says XRP. Zach says I'm on the fence to buy it. Yeah, as you should be. I mean, everything, again, like if you haven't really spent a significant amount of time researching and digging into this stuff and figuring out the who, what, where, when, why, how, yeah, you should be on the fence to buy it, because like if you haven't done a lot of research, then it's like blind investing, which is a great way to just lose all your money. So, then it's very high risk to get into stuff early like that. But again, the higher the risk, the higher the potential reward when it comes to crypto. Like if Casper does launch successful applications that gets used by their by these big entities that they have partnerships with, we're probably going to see this thing, 50 to 100x. That's not guaranteed. But they have some massive partnerships, like big entities. Zach says need to have a long-term wallet. Wonder if that would be a good idea. Yeah, I would get a hardware wallet to store for the long term. What's up, Michael? But that's the risk with the cryptos, is like if you want to make, you want to do like 100x gains on your money, you have to get into projects before they have all these massive accomplishments. Because if you wait until after they have these big accomplishments, by that time the price will have already done a 20 to 50 to 100x, and now it's too late. You missed it. You missed your chance to turn a little bit of money into a lot of money. So that's the risk that you have to be okay with when you play this game. So I mean, I wouldn't like FOMO everything I have into something like Casper, but just in case, I hold a little bag and I'm staking a little bit of it, Karina says, but do we know which project? Do you mean how do we know which projects? Is that what your question was? Laundry says, your channel is awesome. I love your content. Your stuff about revoking your U.S. citizenship is good. I'm glad you like my content. Oh yeah, how? Karina says, how do you know which projects? So in my opinion, the way to know which projects you want to invest into is by questioning, asking questions, and then finding the answers to the questions. So important questions to ask is, does this blockchain have a competent development team with a track record of actually building successful tech companies? So is the development team even capable or competent and have the resources to build something that's going to be widely adopted? What do the tokenomics look like? Is it pre-mined? Is it a proof of work mining token? Was there an ICO, or was the tokens mined into circulation through a decentralized network of computer nodes? That way the value can be perceived organically by the market through supply and demand economics, or do you have an ICO with a small group of early investors that are trying to dictate the price so that they can dump on everyone after the ICO? What kind of partnerships do they have? What is their utility? Are they building something that's actually going to solve problems in the world and that are people actually going to want to use? These are all important questions to ask. Which blockchain are they building on? Are they building their own new layer 1 blockchain, or are they building on as a layer 2 on another blockchain? All these questions are important to ask when figuring out which projects you want to get involved with. And then also too is like look who's building during a bear market. Because with cryptocurrency, the market goes through boom and bust cycles. You have huge bull runs and then followed by massive crashes where a lot of the market will lose like 80 to 90% of its value. And then you look, okay, who was just here to do a cash grab during the bull run and then dipped out? And who's still here building during the bear market when times are tough? Because those companies that are still building during the bear market, you know that they are fully committed to blockchain technology and building something for a long-term use case. Because no one's gonna build through a bear market unless they're really committed to their project. So those are just the kind of things that I look for. What's up, Katie King? Laundry Saver says, where did you get the human enslavement pyramid poster? So you can get those. There's this guy named Dylan Monroe, I believe is his last name. But he has a website called Deep State Mapping Project. And he sells all these posters and maps. But that's where you get them. Deep State Mapping Project. Zach says, there are wallets where you can buy directly the coin without going through Ethereum. So there's exchanges where you can buy a lot of coins that are not making you go through the trading pair of Ethereum. But the way to look it up is go on coinmarketcap.com and just click on whatever cryptocurrency you're interested in, and then click on markets, and it'll give you a list of all the exchanges that you can buy it on. And some exchanges might only have it paired with Ethereum or USDT Tether, which is an ERC20 token. But some of them might have it paired with Bitcoin or just US dollar, which means you can circumvent Ethereum. But you got to look up the trading pairs and the list of exchanges that is listed on. Karina says, well, some of them are hard to buy, like the not on Coinbase, crypto or Binance. Yes, depending on your experience level and how tech savvy you are with blockchain technology, some of them might be hard to buy because if they're not on Coinbase or Crypto.com or Binance, that means you're going to have to download a different wallet and for a different blockchain, a different type of technology that you might not be familiar with, and you're going to have to learn how to use it. You're going to have to learn how to use it correctly, and you're going to have to learn how to back up the wallets with the private keys. You're going to sometimes if it's a layer one. If it's a layer one and you're buying the layer twos on it, you might in the early phase of development, you're not going to be able to get it on Binance, Crypto.com, or Coinbase. You're going to have that layer one native token, being like examples. Ethereum is a layer one, AVAX is a layer one, Solana is a layer one, BNB is a layer one, Toncoin is a layer one, Casper is a layer one, XDC Zinfin is a layer one. You're going to have to download one of their wallets, which is a decentralized finance technology. It's not like an exchange. You're going to have to back it up with the private keys, and then you're going to have to learn how to connect that wallet to their ecosystems, like their decentralized exchanges or any of their ecosystems. Then you can interact with that ecosystem by connecting the wallet and do coin swaps and things like that. So you'll have to learn how to do all that I just described. You have to learn how to use the technology, and then the more and more comfortable you get with it, it will not be difficult for you anymore. In fact, it's extremely rare that I ever even buy anything from Coinbase. I haven't even used Coinbase at all. I haven't used them in years. It's pretty rare I buy anything from Crypto.com, Coinbase, or Binance, because if it's already listed on Crypto.com, Coinbase, or Binance, there's a high probability that it's already done a very significant price appreciation, and it's probably not going to 100 or 200, 300x. I'm trying to get into stuff when it's so early that it's not listed on Coinbase, Binance, or Crypto.com, and it's barely even getting liquidity on the decentralized exchange. Or if I can get in early enough, I get a node and I start mining it before it even has liquidity, and then I'm one of the first people to even put liquidity into circulation. So I'm looking for stuff where I can get in that early, because that's where you make the biggest gains. This is the highest risk though. And again, all this stuff is more this is more advanced crypto. You're setting up nodes, connecting to DeFi platforms. This is where it gets a little more technical, and you really got to be careful and make sure if you're gonna do all this stuff, make sure you're committed to putting in time every day to study and learn how to do this. Because if you just set up one really quick, you you forget about it for months and months go by, and then you want to try to get back into it, you're a lot more prone to make a mistake or lose access to a wallet, or just make some kind of mistake that could potentially cause you to lose your money. So again, like, always use caution. Very high risk. I can't guarantee any profits or anything like that. My results in the crypto market are not typical. So just always proceed with caution when trying to do this stuff. And if you want me to coach you, if you want to connect with me, just click the links in my bio here on Facebook or my Instagram, and I can bring you into my other accounts where I have more of an active crypto community. And we do Zoom calls sometimes and post trainings and stuff. And if you want more of a community and a lot of them know how to do a lot of the stuff I do, where you can learn from people that have been in the game for years, then definitely add me on Instagram and Facebook. What's up, Dan Robinson? Welcome back. What's up, Brianna? Welcome back. But like, all that stuff described, I know it's really technical and it might seem like I'm speaking a different language, but you learn how to do all this stuff. You get good at it. You get efficient at it. You start understanding how these markets work. You only got to hit a home run once, and you're out of the matrix. Hey, what's up, Alan? Alan says, what's up, Sean? Love all your videos on TikTok. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. I know I see you on TikTok, man, teaching everyone about precious metals, gold and silver. People need it. People are going to need that because it looks like we're like on the brink of more collapses. Can't say exactly when, but Ed Venezuela says, check out ABT. Their website claims to be the only AI-powered blockchain, if that is significant. They're not the only AI-powered blockchain. There's so many AI blockchains coming out, so many AI projects. But I'm super bullish on AI. I'm going to look them up really quick. I think the AI narrative is going to be really, really strong moving into the next bull run. And I think it's just a very overlooked and undervalued niche right now. I think there's been so much focus on NFTs and DeFi and Solana and even blockchain gaming, and then you have this AI stuff coming up, and it's like AI is going to be integrated into everything. The blockchain video gaming's using AI, dating apps are going to be using AI, job finding apps you have Indeed and Upwork. It's going to be AI matching people up with the right kind of jobs. AI is going to be generating models. You're going to have AI-generated modeling agencies, AI-generated voiceovers, AI-generated copywriting. AI is going to be integrated into everything, and I think it's a very overlooked aspect that's going to be heavily integrated into crypto, and I think it's going to be a really, really strong narrative to trade in this next bull run. And right now, you can get into a ton of AI projects for dirt cheap, and most of them are micro caps. There's a ton of micro caps, and also some large caps. Again, we got the whole spectrum you can spread your risk across. But I think AI is going to create so many millionaires, especially in cryptocurrency. Katie says, I think DPIN is going to be the next wave in crypto. Yeah, I see the DPIN narrative building. DPIN, decentralized physical infrastructure. But yeah, when everything becomes smart and AI gets integrated into it, this is AI getting integrated into physical infrastructure, like supply chain stuff, like supply chain transportation, automobiles, all kinds of appliances, and physical components that move products and services around our infrastructure are going to be integrated with AI that are all collecting data from the blockchains to basically do accounting purposes and record keeping purposes. So yeah, DPIN, AI, real world assets, blockchains with real world assets, all this stuff. Again, the implications of blockchain technology combined with the AI stuff and smart contracts, it's going to completely rebuild and restructure our entire economy, like everything. So this is why I'm pretty heavily invested in the crypto stuff. Sorry guys, it was trying to tell me my live was going to end in 60 seconds. I had to do this little like verification thing, so I hope it doesn't end again. Or I hope it doesn't cut me off. They've censored me quite a bit on this channel here, so yeah, there's a lot of narratives. Like really, what we're doing here is we're trading narratives. What's going to be a really strong narrative that we can get into early, and then cash out when all the bandwagon investors and all the hype and everyone's hyped up about it and everyone starts dumping money into it and just hitting all-time highs. We just got to identify that before that happens, and then we use all the bandwagon investors' money as exit liquidity to get rich. And I can give you examples of this because I've seen this play out time and time again. So during the 2017 market cycle, the bull run of 2017, when Bitcoin reached its all-time high of almost 20,000 a coin, the narrative that played out was initial coin offerings, ICO. That was the strongest narrative. And then the 2021 bull run, the narrative was NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And now we're about to go into another bullish cycle. So the question is, this is the $1 million, billion dollar question that could make you rich and retire you like in a few years if you play this right. What's going to be the narrative of the next bull run? I think it's going to be AI. I think it's going to be AI, blockchain gaming, DePIN. But you see, these are all kind of like one and the same because they're all integrated within each other. So we might even have because this market cycle, the crypto market is so much more well established and it's so much more spread out across multiple spectrums. There might be a couple different narratives that we can trade into. It might like again, like in 2017 it was ICOs and that was it. 2021 it was NFTs, but it was also blockchain gaming because the NFTs were so integrated into the blockchain gaming. So we kind of had two really strong narratives play out in 2021, blockchain gaming and NFTs, because they are one and the same. So the next bull run that I think it's going to be 2024 going into 2025, I think it's going to be a combination of these things: AI, blockchain gaming, DePIN, maybe even real world assets. So there might be a few narratives, really strong narratives that we can identify and get into early, and then do huge cash outs over the next year or so. Whenever the market peaks out, I don't know when it's going to peak out. But this is how I keep losing connection. Okay, am I back? I think I'm back. Okay. But this is how you can get out of the matrix really quick. Laundry series is awesome. Thanks. Zach says, is KuCoin legal in USA? No, not anymore. KuCoin doesn't let USA people trade anymore. So a good exchange that's similar to how KuCoin used to be is MEXC. Yeah, KuCoin got too big, and then they had to comply to all the regulations and shit. And Corinne says, why can't we use Gate.io in USA, or you just need a VPN? Try to use a VPN. They might make you KYC, and if they do, then you're probably not going to be able to use it in USA. But the reason Gate.io is like that is the same reason KuCoin. It's regulations. It's just the U.S. government trying to make it as difficult as possible for people to get into this market. The government does not like crypto. They do not like you knowing about it. They don't want you getting into it. Basically, they don't want you getting rich, is what it really comes down to. The government does not want you to get rich. What's up, Stacy? Welcome to the live stream. What's up, Patriot? You see, this is why DeFi and decentralized exchanges are so important in crypto is because with the decentralized exchanges, you don't have to worry about like KYC and VPNs and all that stuff. And every single layer one blockchain has a decentralized exchange. And all you got to do is download a wallet and click connect, and boom, you're in. You can trade as much as you want. I mean, as much as you can get into your wallet, as much as you can buy, you can trade on a decentralized exchange. And there's going to be more and more decentralized exchanges coming out. And again, this is where you got to be a little more tech savvy to learn all this stuff. But again, you learn how to do it. Like it's worth going through the little bit of headache that you might have doing the learning curve of this stuff, because this is where you get into projects before the masses, is on decentralized exchanges. The decentralized exchanges are always going to be the first place that a layer 2 project, a layer 2 crypto gets liquidity. Or you got to mine it. You got to download a miner and start mining it before the decentralized exchange gets liquidity. All this is it takes technical know-how. Zach says, I hate going through Ethereum. I'm going to look at MEXC. Yeah, if you're in USA, you'll probably have to use a VPN for MEXC. But MEXC has a ton of trading pairs and a lot of micro caps, lots of them. Most of them are going to be paired with USDT Tether, so you'll need to have some USDT Tether to trade a lot of them, but you could just send Bitcoin or XRP or something like right to the MEXC exchange, and then boom, just trade it for USDT right there, and then go into whatever other microcap you're trying to get into. What's up, Marley? Welcome to the live stream. There's just a few people on Facebook still. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Any questions, you let me know. Also got the affiliate links and stuff in the description of this video. There's a few different wallets you'll probably want to get as Chrome extensions or Brave browser extensions, so that you can start connecting to these decentralized ecosystems. Obviously, MetaMask is the most commonly known one, but the Casper wallet, there's the Freighter wallet for XLM, there's the Kepler wallet, and then in MetaMask you can add like a bunch of custom chains like AVAX chain and stuff like that. And you want to get the Phantom wallet for Solana. But make sure you follow my Facebook, because my Facebook is mainly, the whole friends list is mainly just cryptocurrency people. And like all we do is like talk about cryptocurrency. If you click the link in my bio, it'll take you to Facebook. And you should be able to just open the app right from that page if you already have the app and you're logged in. If not, you might have to log in again because it's opening it up in the browser. But I'll show you my Facebook page so you find the right one. Hang on one second. Okay, this is my real Facebook. There's a bunch of fakes, so people create fake accounts to me all the time. My real one has 4.9 thousand friends and 9,509 followers. So if any accounts message you first that aren't this one and don't have my actual URL right there, then they're fake. This is the only one I use, my only real one. And then the button, the little Instagram button in my bio will take you to my real Instagram. Well, if no one has any more questions, I'm going to head on out. But I'll stay on for another minute just in case anyone had any more questions about the blockchain crypto stuff. I'm gonna can the live stream on Facebook. But thank you everyone for tuning in. I will be in touch with all of you.